Taurus, right now, as you hear these words, you are being watched, not by me, but by a much greater force that has recognized something unique in you, something that only appears once every 100 years in people of your sign. Of the millions of Tauruses on this planet, only a small fraction, perhaps 1%, have been chosen to experience what is about to happen to you, and you are one of them. This isn't a coincidence. It's not luck. It's not chance. It's the result of a meticulous selection process based on criteria you never even realized you possess. While other Tauruses continue their normal lives, you've been separated from the pack, marked, identified, chosen for something that completely transcends your current reality. Something that last happened in 1925, when your great-grandparents were still young, and that will only happen again in 2125, when you'll no longer be here. Can you feel it? That strange feeling of being watched by something you can't see, that growing unease, as if something grand is approaching, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's not paranoia. It's not your imagination. It's your energetic system recognizing that you're entering a completely new frequency of existence, a frequency that only activates once a century, and only for the chosen. What I'm going to reveal in the next few lines will explain why you've been feeling different lately, why certain things in your life seem to be accelerating for no apparent reason, why you've been having intuitions that come out of nowhere, why people, opportunities, and synchronicities have been appearing in your life with a frequency that's almost impossible to be coincidental. It's because you're being prepared for something that will completely redefine what it means to be you. The last time this happened was exactly 100 years ago, and people who went through this experience reported changes in their lives so profound that they became completely unrecognizable, not just to others, but to themselves. It's as if they'd awakened from a decades-long slumber and discovered that everything they thought they knew about their own capabilities was only a tiny fraction of what they truly carried within. Are you prepared to discover that the person you think you are may be only 1% of what you are truly capable of becoming? Taurus, the universe doesn't randomly choose who will undergo such rare experiences. There's a selection process that occurs at levels of consciousness far beyond your current perception. For years, you've been observed, tested, and evaluated. Every challenge you faced, every decision you made, every moment you demonstrated your inner strength, it was all recorded. And now, based on all this evaluation, you've been deemed worthy of receiving something few humans receive in a lifetime. But here's what you need to understand. Being chosen isn't just an honor. It's also a responsibility. Because what you'll discover about yourself isn't just for your personal growth. It's for you to become a living example of what's possible for humanity when someone taps into their true potential. You'll become proof that the limitations most people accept as normal are just self-imposed illusions. Over the past 100 years, the world has changed in unimaginable ways. We've invented technologies that seemed like science fiction, explored space, and connected the entire planet through the internet. But there's one frontier that hasn't yet been fully explored: true human potential. And you've been chosen to be one of the pioneers of this exploration, to demonstrate that human beings are capable of much more than we imagine. During this past century, other chosen Taurians have become leaders in their fields. Impact creators, people who shaped the world in significant ways. They weren't born with special abilities. They discovered these abilities when they were activated by the same process that is beginning to happen to you now. The difference is that now you have the advantage of knowing it's happening, while they only discovered it during the process. For Taurus born between April 20th and April 30th, the universe's choice relates to your latent ability to create stability and abundance, not only for yourself, but for large groups of people. You'll discover a natural ability to organize resources and people in ways that generate collective prosperity. For those born between May 1st and 10th, the selection relates to your ability to transform ideas into tangible realities that benefit many people. And for those born between May 11th and 20th, the universe has recognized your unique ability to create beauty and harmony on a scale you never imagined possible. All chosen Taurians share one characteristic: an inner determination that refuses to accept limitations as permanent. It is this quality that caught the attention of universal intelligence and qualified you for this once-in-a-century experience. Because what is coming will require all this determination, all this refusal to accept the impossible as real. The activation process has already begun. You've probably noticed subtle changes in your perception, in the way people react to you, in the quality of opportunities that present themselves in your life. These are just the first signs of a much larger transformation unfolding. In the coming weeks, these changes will intensify exponentially until they reach a point where it will be impossible to ignore that something extraordinary is happening to you. The energy being channeled to you is ancient and powerful. It's the same energy used to build the pyramids, to create works of art that stand the test of time, to establish civilizations that have endured for millennia. It's the energy of material manifestation through spiritual vision, and now it's being placed at your disposal so you can create something that will impact not only your life, but the lives of many others around you. Can you feel this force growing within you, as if something dormant is finally awakening? Taurus, one of the most amazing things about being chosen by the universe is that you'll begin to notice patterns and connections that have always been there, but that you've never been able to see before. It'll be as if someone has enhanced your vision, not just physically, but spiritually. You'll begin to see opportunities where others see only obstacles. You'll identify potential where others see only limitations. You'll recognize possibilities where others see only impossibilities. And most importantly, you'll develop such solid inner confidence that the doubts and fears that may have limited you in the past will simply disappear. Not because challenges will cease to exist, but because you'll gain access to inner resources that make any challenge surmountable. It's as if you've discovered you've always had superpowers, but they've been dormant, waiting for the right moment to be activated. The reason this only happens once every 100 years is that it requires a very specific alignment of cosmic and earthly energies. It's not something that can be forced or rushed. It has to happen at the right time, with the right people, under the right circumstances. And all of these variables have aligned perfectly for you at this point in your life. You're not just a lucky beneficiary. You're an active participant in a larger process that's happening to elevate human consciousness as a whole. You'll experience levels of mental clarity, physical energy, and emotional strength you've never experienced before. You'll discover talents you didn't know you possessed, skills that have always been latent, capabilities that were impossible to access in your previous setup. It's like a piece of software that finally received an update that unlocks all its premium features. But here's what impresses me most. You won't become a different person. You'll become more you than you've ever been before. All your natural qualities will be amplified. Your Taurian persistence will become an unstoppable force. Your ability to create beauty and comfort will expand to levels that will impact entire communities. Your ability to transform resources into abundance will multiply exponentially. The universe chose you not to transform you into someone you're not, but to finally become fully who you were always destined to be. And this complete version of you has capabilities that will surprise even you, capabilities that will allow you to accomplish things you currently consider impossible or beyond your reach. During this activation period, you'll notice that certain people begin to feel inexplicably drawn to you. It's not because you've physically changed, but because your energy is operating at a different frequency. You'll begin to attract people who are ready for their own transformations, people who instinctively recognize that you carry something special and can learn from your journey. You'll also notice that some people from your previous life may start to feel uncomfortable around you, not out of malice, but because the heightened energy you're emanating will highlight the limitations they still carry. Some will be inspired and seek their own growth. Others may try to convince you to return to your previous self. It's important to understand that these reactions are natural and shouldn't discourage you from the process. The transformation that happens once every 100 years isn't subtle or gradual. It's dramatic and definitive. It's as if you were a caterpillar that finally discovers it was always a butterfly, but that it was living in a limited form because it didn't know transformation was possible. When metamorphosis occurs, you don't return to your previous form. You establish yourself permanently in the new level of existence. Taurus, one of the most exciting things about this process is that you'll begin to understand why certain things never worked for you in the past. It wasn't because you weren't good enough or because you weren't trying hard enough. It was because you were trying to operate at a frequency that didn't match your true potential. It's like trying to run advanced software on an old computer. It just doesn't work right. But now that you're being updated to your true configuration, everything that always seemed difficult or impossible will begin to flow naturally. Projects you've been trying to accomplish for years will come to fruition quickly. Relationships that were always difficult will become harmonious or dissolve naturally. Opportunities you've pursued without success will begin to present themselves spontaneously. It's important to understand that this change isn't temporary. It's not a phase or a fluke. It's a permanent elevation of your operating level. Once you access this new setting, it becomes your new normal. You can't go back to the previous version because you literally don't fit into it anymore. It's like trying to return to clothes you wore as a child. They simply don't fit anymore. What impresses me most about the Taurians who went through this experience 100 years ago is that they not only transformed their own lives, but became catalysts for transformation for countless others. They created companies that created jobs and prosperity. They developed technologies that improved the lives of millions. They established organizations that continue to positively impact the world today. And now it's your turn. You were chosen not only for your own evolution, but to be an agent of positive change in the world, to demonstrate that it is possible to live an extraordinary life, that it is possible to create abundance and beauty, that it is possible to transform dreams into tangible realities. Your journey will inspire others to seek their own transformations. You'll also begin to notice that your intuition is much sharper. You'll instinctively know which paths to take, which people are important to your journey, and which opportunities are worth investing your time and energy in. Trust this heightened intuition. It's a result of the direct connection being established between your consciousness and higher frequencies of information. Taurus, the fact that you're watching this video at this particular moment is no coincidence. It's evidence that you're in sync with the process that's unfolding. Millions of people could have seen this message, but you've been energetically guided here because you're ready to receive this information. Your energy field is already resonating with the frequency of the coming transformation. During this period of preparation, it's important to keep your energy focused on what truly matters. Avoid wasting time and attention on unnecessary drama, people who drain your energy, or situations that don't contribute to your growth. You'll need all your strength to navigate the transformation that's coming, and every ounce of energy you save now will multiply later. Also, practice anticipatory gratitude. Begin to give thanks for the transformation that's coming, even before it fully manifests. This attitude of gratitude creates an energetic field that accelerates the manifestation process. It's as if you're signaling to the universe that you're ready and eager to receive the gifts being prepared for you. And most importantly, stay open to possibilities you've never considered before. The once-in-a-100-year transformation doesn't follow predictable patterns. It can manifest in ways you never imagined, through channels you never considered, taking you in directions you've never explored. Be flexible and receptive to the extraordinary. Taurus, in the coming days, you may experience some moments of emotional intensity. This is completely normal when you're going through such a profound recalibration. Your energetic structure is being reorganized to support much higher levels of power and creativity. It's like completely rewiring a house to support more powerful equipment. During these moments, remember that you were chosen because the universe has complete confidence in your ability to navigate this process. You wouldn't be given this opportunity if you didn't have all the inner resources necessary to seize it fully. Trust your inner strength, your innate wisdom, and your ability to transform challenges into opportunities for growth. You weren't chosen by chance. You were chosen because you have something unique to offer the world. Something that only you can create, only you can express, only you can manifest. And now, you are being equipped with all the tools necessary to make that unique contribution in an extraordinary way. What's happening to you right now is the beginning of a legacy that will extend far beyond your personal life. The creations you will make, the people you will inspire, the changes you will catalyze, all of this will continue to generate positive ripples for generations. You are becoming part of a very special lineage of human beings who have chosen to transcend their limitations to serve the greater good. Taurus, as you prepare to fully embrace this once-in-100 years transformation, remember that you are not alone on this journey. There are other Taurians around the world going through similar processes. You are all connected in an invisible network of mutual support and collective empowerment. Even if you don't know each other personally, you are working together to elevate human consciousness as a whole. And above all, remember that this is your time to shine fully, to express your greatness, to realize your full potential. Don't let fears, doubts, or concerns about others' opinions stop you from fully embracing this extraordinary opportunity. You have been chosen for something great, something that will benefit not only you, but countless others. The transformation has already begun. The signs are everywhere. Your new life is waiting for you. All you need to do is take the next step with confidence, knowing that you are being guided and supported by forces far greater than you can imagine. Are you ready to become who you were always meant to be? Share in the comments how you've been feeling lately and what changes you've noticed in your life. Your experience may inspire and encourage others going through the same process. Subscribe to the channel now because what's happening to you is just the beginning. You'll need guidance and support throughout this transformational journey. Turn on notifications to receive all the updates on how to navigate this unique experience, how to maximize your results, and how to fully integrate your new identity. The universe has chosen you. This happens once every 100 years. Your extraordinary transformation is already underway. Now it's your turn to choose. Will you resist this process or embrace it fully? Will you try to stay small and familiar, or will you have the courage to become the extraordinary version of yourself that was always possible? The choice is yours, but your destiny has already been determined. You have been chosen for greatness.